I'm Aurena Agathe Fohler from Bavaria, from Germany. I'm half Sri Lankan, half German. And you can see I dressed up very nicely today. And that's for a special reason, because I want to talk about sexual abuse. Of course, again, it's not a funny subject, but definitely very important. And I want to break taboos. I want to talk about things which people don't want to talk about because people feel ashamed, people feel they can't talk about it. But you know what? You should talk about it because it's a very, very important issue. I want to explain certain standpoints. Like, one is religion, one is being here on this planet, learning something, one is what's the background, what's the source of all those courses, why did it happen, okay? I want to talk about church first. I want to start with religion. And as you know, the Catholic scene in the last few years opened up a lot, and a lot of sexual abuse cases came up. But now the question is, what's the story? Why is this happening? How can this happen? Okay, so I know you out there who's watching, you're all star seeds. You're from different planets like Sirius, Arcturus, Pleiadians, Venus. There's so many stars, and we all come from different planets and systems and dimensions to Earth to spread light and love. And more than that, we are here to spread love. But it's very important to understand that love is from the heart, and you can shine and spread love. But to share your sexual, physical love with someone is something very special. Now, I want to talk about religion. Let's say, how can this happen? Why would those men abuse little small boys? What happened is, now sexual energy is the root chakra, is the sacral chakra. It's our life force. Yeah, so it's our source which we are connected with, which is so important that we can be alive, we can be happy, we can express ourselves. And sexual energy is also, of course, expressing ourselves, sharing ourselves with another person, our bond to another soul. And it's holy, it's sacred, it's full of love. Yes? I'm not talking about gangbang. I'm not talking about group sex and just having sex or watching porn. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about holy, secret, sacral, sexual connection, connected from the heart with the heart to another soul, okay? And I will tell you in the end why it is so important. Now, the priest is going to have an initiation. He's going to have an introduction into his priesterhood. I think that's the word. I'm not too sure. So now, therefore, he has to live monogam. He's not allowed to share his sexual energy, his love, his physical energy, which is actually a very normal human nature to have sex, to want to share with another person. And what church does is they're saying, hey, you can't do this anymore. Your energy is going to God. But actually what's happening is it's not going to God, because God is not telling us to do so. He's not giving us those rules. That's human being giving us rules, which is totally against nature, right? We can be spiritual and we can be connected with nature. That is what spiritual people do. They connect with nature. It's a natural flow to being in touch with nature, with our own nature, inner nature, true nature, okay, who we really are. And we are human beings. We are here to be happy. And of course, one part is to have sex. Yes? So now this priest is not allowed to have sex. Okay. So what's happening with all those energy? Those energies are going to dark forces. You can call them reptilian people or from whatever planets. But I want to tell you as well that reptilian people are not just bad people. There are good and bad people in every race. But of course, there is an energy, there is a force which is sucking out life force, which is creating lots of fear, controlling, manipulating energy. Okay? So please, use your brain, be spiritual, use your brain, feel with your heart, feel your body. If you can be yourself, if you can feel warmness, and if you can feel you can be yourself, that's being spiritual. Be alive, be in touch with your true nature, and use your fucking brain. Okay? Something which is not okay, like sexual abuse because someone is forcing you to, it's not okay. Okay? So I wanna talk about the truth, and I don't want to support the lie anymore. So be brave, talk about what happened to you, and you're not alone out there, okay? It's so important because I know you came here with all your love and you wanted to share your love with someone. But if this someone is needy, and you can see, like this priest, this little boy, he can see he's here on earth with all this amazing, beautiful love within himself. And he can see that this priest is suffering, because he is suppressing his life force. Of course, this little boy wants to share it with him. But the little boy doesn't understand yet, because he's a child, that sexual, physical love is only shared to be with someone special to you and not just with anyone. Okay? That's so important. That's the holy, sacred, sexual energy connected with love. It's very special, and you shouldn't share it with anyone if you don't want to, because when you sleep with someone, energies get exchanged. Okay? So it will be like in your aura, in your field. So you have a very long connection to this person. So this is important, because all the people you're sleeping with, you have a certain connection, a bond. So this little boy has a connection with this man, and the boy actually is suffering from the suffer this old man is actually having. So now later in life, the boy will always think, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? Because they're still connected. Okay? So that's very important to understand. Now, it's not only guys abusing little boys and children. It's also sometimes the mothers or the aunt or women do that. And they do it because, for example, now there's a miscommunication. It's a misunderstanding of when a woman gets a divorce from a guy, she doesn't have a partner anymore. So automatically the son or someone close to her is replacing the husband, the ex-boyfriend or whoever. And in the energy understanding, the boy is like the partner, life partner, but actually he's not, he's the son. So that's when on an energy level, there's a misunderstanding and a misconcept. So when you do family constellation, you can see those things, what comes up. So that's also one cause how come women are sleeping with boys or little boys. They're also connecting with their life source. And of course, if a man sleeps with a woman, with a little girl, it's the same thing. Because those children don't understand the difference between love from the heart and physical love, which you, again, I'm repeating that, you only share with someone very special to you, which is an exchange, like yin and yang. It's a give and take, and it's like you have your own space, your own freedom, and still you're sharing energies and love, okay? And that's very important, okay? So now there is a different aspect to it. If you're born to this planet and your soul is experiencing sexual abuse in a family, with religion, uncle, even rape cases, a soul wants to learn. Here on planet Earth, there's duality. You can feel and experience certain, I know they're traumatizing, but I know you're not breaking. You're still alive and you're very strong. And I'm not saying I'm excusing those people who did that to you, but there's always a resonance. There's always something you want to learn, something from that. And when you understand that you're here to spread love, but not your physical love, things will change around you, okay? Now, from sexual abuse, my focus is actually the holy secret sexual energy exchange, and finally all the soulmates meeting, coming together to have this amazing, beautiful connection and bond and exchange of energies. Because the sexual energy connected with love creates portals, multiplies lots of energy and love. Okay? That's why church wanted it to suppress this. They said, don't live and have sex only if you produce children. Sorry for saying producing, but it's actually just to produce more energy for them, for the dark force, not for the light force. Okay? You can call it whatever. I'm just calling it dark force because I have to give it a name, right? So now, if those two people who love each other and exchange love, they create a portal, it's the orgasm, to different planets and star seeing, and the whole very high vibration energy, those souls come finally to Earth, and we are incarnating here. And we are the ones who are making a change to this planet. So that's why those cults, religion, they were always mixing the sexual energy with hurt, pain, and very low vibrational energy, because that's how we were attracting low frequent people and children and human beings. Okay? So make sure, if you love someone, go out, be brave, be strong, talk about sexual abuse, don't support people anymore, break the silence, break what they have put onto you, that they are not allowing you to talk. Yes, you're here to spread love. Yes, you're here to experience beautiful, amazing physical sex with someone you love, to bring a new creation to this planet. And yes, you're allowed to talk about it. And yes, you're allowed to love and be happy. Okay? So I love you very much and talk to you soon. Bye.